New Horizons spacecraft makes unexpected discovery on Pluto with NASA. It's like an eye that had been deployed in the cosmic world that had discovered plenty of mysteries regarding the dwarf planet Pluto and deep space. In a whole unknown world near Pluto, this spacecraft near Pluto had been continuously giving its effort to find something that is of course beyond our knowledge. The spacecraft has revealed a lot of information regarding this dwarf planet, and this time it came with something amazing. Want to know more about the spacecraft and its discovery? Well then, just stay connected. In today's video, we are going to dig deeper into the discoveries of New Horizons about Pluto. I'm sure you are not going to miss this journey, so let's find out how New Horizons spacecraft makes unexpected discovery on Pluto with NASA. Hey everyone, welcome to the Tech Universe. This is the place to introduce you to the marvels of the universe of technology. We provide you data and facts from the world of technology that are informative as well as exciting. So to never miss an update, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. That being said, let's begin. So let's begin the video from the inception of the spacecraft New Horizon and its journey into space. New Horizons is a NASA mission that will examine Pluto, its moons, and other objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region of the solar system that stretches from 30 AU near Neptune's orbit to 50 AU from the Sun. New Horizons was the fastest human-made object ever launched from Earth, reaching 36,400 miles per hour on January 19, 2006. Its gravity-assisted flyby of Jupiter in February 2007 not only cut 3 years of its journey to Pluto, but also allowed it to capture the first video of a volcano erupting anywhere in the solar system except Earth. New Horizons was chosen for funding in 2001. However, it was not included in NASA's 2003 budget. After New Horizons was identified as a top priority in the Planetary Science Decadal Survey of 2003 to 2013, which determines scientific targets for future exploration, funding for the mission was revived. New Horizons was the first spacecraft to fly by Pluto, a relic of the origin. The spacecraft had gone farther and for a longer period than any previous deep space mission ever launched by the time. It arrived at the Pluto system. During the flyby, New Horizons made a series of extensive measurements over 4 months in early 2007. The purpose of these observations was to collect fresh data on Jupiter's atmosphere, ring system, and moons, as well as to test New Horizons instruments. Similar to warranties on electronics or automobiles, spacecraft often have a specific, designed lifetime. Solar particles, cosmic rays, and other events can erode the spacecraft's surface over time, causing the electronics to malfunction. Long missions like New Horizons are especially difficult because they require backup systems and a power source, nuclear power, to keep the spacecraft alive far from the Sun. This spacecraft's design may be traced back to the Contour and Timed spacecraft, both of which were produced by Johns Hopkins University's Applied Physics Laboratory. On January 19, 2006, New Horizons was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, and on February 28, 2007 it sailed through Jupiter for a gravitational boost on its lengthy trip. The spacecraft observed Jupiter, its moons, and its ring system during the flyby. In January 2019, the distant Kuiper Belt object Ultima, Thule 2014 MU69, now known as Arrokoth, was visited by the far-traveling spacecraft. New Horizons continues exploring our solar system and has reached a distance of 50 astronomical units from the Sun on April 17, 2021. 1 AU is the average distance between Earth and the Sun, which is around 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers. New Horizons observations are continuing to transform our knowledge of solar system objects that orbit far from the Sun. The spacecraft is just the 5th to go such a great distance from Earth, following Pioneer 10 and Pioneer 11, as well as Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Only the Voyager 1 and 2 spacecraft have traveled far enough into interstellar space. New Horizons is anticipated to enter interstellar space in the 2040s. According to NASA, after some time we can't trace it and connect with it anymore. It will be faded away into the deep darkness of interstellar space. After starting its journey, Jupiter was New Horizons' first stop, which came in February and March 2007. The spacecraft flew by Jupiter at a distance of fewer than 1.4 million miles, making it the first spacecraft to fly by since the Galileo probe completed its mission in 2003. Io, Jupiter's volcanic moon, was one of the first objects photographed by New Horizons. The spacecraft captured the clearest images yet seen of Io's Twashtar volcano, which revealed volcanic fallout the size of Texas. The spacecraft also passed through a cloud of charged particles whirling behind Jupiter. The probe discovered huge bubbles of charged particles, or plasma, as well as fluctuations in the particle stream. Astronomers noted at the time that the observations could help them better understand the environment around hot Jupiter planets, which are the planets the size of Jupiter, that orbit their stars relatively near the comparable orbit of Mercury or even closer. Aside from the periodic wake-ups for navigation and system checks, controllers kept the Pluto traveling spacecraft in hibernation to save energy and reduce the risk of anything failing. The probe was brought out of hibernation by NASA in December 2014 so that it could prepare for the Pluto encounter and send data back to Earth. New Horizons was so preoccupied with acquiring data during its July 2015 rendezvous that it didn't connect with Earth as intended during its closest approach to Pluto and its largest moon, Charon. When New Horizons called home, controllers rejoiced because they knew data was on the way. Pluto, formerly thought to be the 9th and furthest planet from the Sun, is now the solar system's largest known dwarf planet. It's also one of the largest known members of the Kuiper Belt, a mysterious zone beyond Neptune's orbit considered to be home to hundreds of thousands of stony frozen planets, each larger than 62 miles in diameter, as well as 1 trillion or more comets. The distance between Pluto and Earth, around 3 billion miles, posed a powerful barrier for the New Horizons designers because the sun's beams are too faint to create power at that distance. Long communication delays are also experienced by individuals trying to communicate with the 1,054-pound spacecraft. A one-way message from Earth took 4.5 hours to reach New Horizons when it arrived at Pluto, but it survived and worked efficiently. Early images from New Horizons revealed Pluto's surface to be remarkably youthful, with a mountain range as high as 11,000 feet. This range, which is thought to be around 100 million years old at most, indicates recent geological activity on the surface, but it's unclear what created it. NASA investigated, but eventually rejected 4 distinct Pluto missions between 1990 and 2000, before accepting New Horizons for continued development in 2001. With letter-writing campaigns, congressional visits, and public outreach, the Planetary Society doggedly advocated for the mission. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and scientists have been working hard since then to learn everything they can about the 4.6 billion-mile distance astronomical planets. With the advancement of technology, we were able to learn something new about Pluto every year and refine what we already knew about its size and distance from the Sun. As well as track its shifting brightness, scientists hope to learn more about Pluto's peculiar orbit and improve it. New Horizons discovered mountains made of water ice that may float on top of nitrogen ice in a big, youthful, heart-shaped region of ice on Pluto. Large chasms were discovered on Charon, and its north pole was covered with reddish debris that had escaped Pluto's atmosphere. New Horizons is planned to take close-up photographs and collect data using the 7 science instruments on board, providing scientists with new information about Pluto's topography. The mission will also collect data about Pluto's Charon, a moon the size of Texas, as well as its smaller moons Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra. Pluto cannot be heated by gravitational interactions with a much larger planetary body. Unlike the icy moons of massive planets, the scientists concluded that the mountainous landscape must be the result of some other mechanism. In the mysterious Kuiper Belt, the New Horizon managed to get some information that is enough to create a sensation in your mind and body. Some say that this is somehow connected to aliens. Well, that's a topic of a different video. This is all for now. Hope you all liked this video. If you do, then don't forget to hit the bell icon and share it with your friends. If you are still not subscribed to the channel yet, don't go without hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you have any suggestions regarding our videos, please let us know in the comments box. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.